That is pricey, yes. So Natalie, how much does HelloFresh really cost?
So this was $34.97 for 6 portions, which works out at... So it worked out about £5.83 per meal, well, per serving, which is...
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
You can see where they've skimped, like with things like this, like cheap plastic rather than...
And cheap because of chicken.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's
free
range or not. You can see where, yeah, they've skimped and saved, but it also means that we're skimping and saving.
But we actually did a comparison with 3 major supermarkets. So we compared it to Morrison's, Tesco and Sainsbury's. Obviously, you don't get the exact portions, so you have to buy a big bag of rice rather than getting it pre-portioned and getting the exact amount like you have with HelloFresh.
A lot of leftovers
yeah.
from obviously buying it in a supermarket. So if that's a good thing or not, that's up to you. If you want to make more ingredients from it and sort of get more value for your money, But obviously that's not why you get HelloFresh. You get it for the convenience and the zero waste and stuff like that. Yeah. So for the quesadillas, from Morrison's, it's £4 and 1p.
For Tesco, it's £4 and 5p.
And from Sainsbury's, it was £3.63, which is actually really cheap.
Yeah, really cheap.
And the noodles from Morrison's was £5.60 per serving.
So Tesco was £4.45.
And finally, Sainsbury's was £4 and 7p.
But it's worth noting, the noodle recipe had an ingredient called ketchup mayonnaise. I probably pronounced that completely, which none of the supermarkets actually stock, so you couldn't recreate this recipe exactly.
The paneer meal from Morrison's was £5.70, and again, there was no paneer that we could find in Morrison's, so you wouldn't be able to get it from Morrison's. But Tesco was £6.10 per serving. They did have the paneer.
Yes, they did have the paneer. Yeah. Sainsbury's was £5.15 per serving.
You do get that with like big supermarkets, like they don't have things like paneer.
Yeah.
Like you have to go to like more of a
like a independent shop.
Yeah. So I guess that's the benefit of having HelloFresh, because they can get their hands on these sort of ingredients easily.
It's £5.83 per meal from HelloFresh, so it is obviously cheaper to get the stuff from a supermarket.
And you are left with spare ingredients.
Yeah.
But whether that's a good thing or not, that's up to you.
In this case, it would be like, HelloFresh does save you the convenience of having to go into the supermarket, saves you the convenience of having to, I guess, pay petrol if you drive to get to the supermarket, because so many ingredients you can only get at like a bigger supermarket rather than a local convenience one.
Yeah, and you could be left with wasted food if you don't, if it could be like extra food but not enough to make a meal.
Yeah,
so it's just might end up just going in the bin, which we don't want.
No. Which was cheaper though, definitely not Morrison's.
We were quite surprised with Morrison's. We thought it was going to be a lot cheaper. But
yeah, I always thought Morrison's was like one of the cheapest supermarkets, but I've learned
either it's gone up with inflation, or it just always was that price.
We were naive.
Sainsbury's or Tesco, it seems.
Yeah, Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's, I think.
Yeah, surprisingly, Sainsbury's is the cheapest
surprising.
for the HelloFresh recipes that we had. It's worth noting that we didn't have any like discounts or anything at the supermarket. We literally just went on the website, and we looked at all the ingredients that they had, and worked out from that. Ketchup mayonnaise. Ketchup mayonnaise. I probably pronounced
ketchup.
ketchup mayonnaise.